Whoa. Somebody say Bud. What's up, Debbie? How would you Bud the plant, but not Bud the beer? Do you sleep, lady? Can you hear me at all? Yes, no, maybe. You can. Does it sound fine? I haven't addressed this computer in a while. I haven't done a StreamYard in well over a year, so some things have changed and I forgot a few things, but oh well. I was doing some work on my other computer while I decided to see if anybody's floating around. You're about to get soaked for a few days, huh? Or did it start already? I know just above you, in the northern part of the state, everyone's getting slaughtered from the bottom to the top of the country with just an insane amount of rain. Yeah, I'm just looking at my maps. You're going to get beat up. I think it's earlier than that. Well, it's above you. I don't know what you. I know you're in southern South Carolina. You're like below Charleston, right? I know from the Midlands up, they're getting slaughtered from the Tennessee mountains. Um, that whole swath across, and it's heading east, northeast. Why is tonight the night that everyone decided they're taking their motorcycles and their dirt bikes out? It's silent here all the time. Now we have the dirt bike Olympics. It's fucking believable. American, is that what the dude who wears the denim shirt with the sleeves cut off all the time? I used to watch that show probably 2013, 14, 15. I used to restore soda machines, pinball machines and whatnot. Yeah, you're south, so you must be later in the week then. But the next couple of days, it's a huge swath. I've had enough rain down here. It just doesn't stop raining. Jesus Christmas. Yeah, that kid's got to be in his 30s by now. And then the stepson, which is Brad, because of a B, Bradley, Bingo. What the hell's his name? It's a little bit slow. I can't believe that show is still on, actually. I can't believe you're trapped here all by yourself. All those morning people are sleeping. I slept all day today. I wasn't having any of it. Breezely. No. Yeah, his son's always got something to do with the hair. He has excellent mechanics in there. I can't. That show is still on. Wow. It charges a lot of money. I think there's a lot of money to restore things. I like stuff in its old-fashioned form. I'm drinking coffee at 10 o'clock at night. This is spectacular. How's business overall? It seems like you're doing okay. Listen, don't blink. The fucking holidays are here already. I know it's August, but it was just April. It was just Easter, and now it's the middle of August. And that's 4 months ago. These years are going by way too quick for me. Especially since a couple of them have been wasted. Come on, Lurker. What are you doing lurking? There's somebody lurking there. Just jump in. You had family and never worked. Make it up this week. You think it's 100? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I think it's 140 something days till Christmas. Hey, Lurker, you come out and play. It's probably somebody who's like, I don't want them to know I'm watching. Like, I don't really care. And I'll be up in the morning to help out Larry and then go back to sleep again. I'm trying to come up with a new idea for, I don't like the word reselling. I don't like the word flipping. What word am I looking for? I don't like the word side hustle. I want any event to make cash money. I have a couple of things in the water. I want to get like 7 different streams. I've got 4 or 5. I don't see YouTube as a, well, obviously, I don't see YouTube as a good source for a lot of people. It is. Not for me. Carotid artery scan, which means they'll do a sonogram on her legs too. Oh, and a brain scan Tuesday. Oh, well, you're not working for Monday and Tuesday. Doesn't matter. This is more important. Yeah, I'm done with hospitals. I was in May for 8 days, and they still finally found out what was wrong with me for the past 3 years. It took 4 hospitals in 3 different states. Isn't that fantastic? You know, at this point in my life, I don't stress over a damn thing anymore. I really don't. You know, I wouldn't mind battling people over this, that, and the other thing, but what are you going to get out of it? Nothing. She's getting dizzy. I'm not playing doctor, but when I was doing that, I had a doctor misdiagnose a thyroid issue and gave me medicine that almost paralyzed me. There was nothing wrong with my fucking thyroid. How's our oxygen levels? Are they you know, at least the mid-90s? Dizzy's not good. Dizzy might be a flow issue. Well, you know. What am I telling you for? I'm not a doctor. I just learned all these tests that I took that were unnecessary, but yeah, to take all of them repeatedly. And then find out that one doctor put a stent in on a had a cardiac catheterization and never got a card with the stent stuff and information on it, nor is it in my medical record. That was nice. She's getting that ear water thing? Huh. I wouldn't even guess. That sounds terribly unnerving. I'm not educated on such a thing. It could be something simple as a drainage issue, or work your way up from there, I suppose. Hopefully they'll find out when they do the brain scan. Jesus. Well, good luck with those trips there. I mean, it's your mom. That's some scary stuff right there. I lost my mom when I was 14. I didn't have to. That was unfortunate. Fortunate thing is I didn't have to later in life live through the age illnesses and whatnot. 90. God bless her. Does she drink tea? So does that mean this is 3? So that mean that's you and 2 other people that are just lurking? This isn't private, folks. You can jump in and say hello. If you don't want to say hello, I don't know why you're bothering observing. She's 90. Wow. Wow. I'm never going to see 90. I don't have that many years left to begin with, so 90. Lurkers. You don't have to talk to us. Just let us know who's watching. Maybe I'll get naked. And if you're a guy, don't tell me you're a guy now. Because I'm not getting naked for no guy. Unless it's Larry. My name is Saga. I'm fine. I'm just going with the flow in life. I'm not taking on any more baloney. I'm content, laid back, almost back to normal, where I used to be before 2019. I could do without the last 3 years. I'm sure everyone else can too. The saga is never ending. Well, some sagas have ended. So I'm just going to Saga 2.0 now. Wow, we just had 4 and then 2 left. Where? Oh, what's going on? Let's see what he's doing. Oh, little Debbie in there? Oh. Guess what? I saw Kevin and little Debbie talking last night. What's going on? YouTube, you're the best, YouTube. So I figured out how this thing works now. StreamYard again. Because I'm going to be doing 2 new channels that I'm probably going to have a website, which I've already done building, for some content that has nothing to do with reselling. It's more entertainment, more entertaining, and not silliness, not like TikTok stuff. Good topics that I will go on YouTube and use this name and site, name it, whatever, to advertise the other 2 channels. That's when people get used to them to come watch if they want to. and be doing content with topics I haven't done before, but that I am physically doing. I'm not going to give any hints, but it's been done by other people before. But I'm doing my own version of things. Just as a hobby, not as income. I could care less if I get 50,000 fucking subs. Oh, they all left now. Why would you just come in and lurk and not say hello? Not like we don't do that. But I usually don't lurk anybody. I really don't. I go on for Larry in the morning and I usually break balls because I didn't want to go back on YouTube at all to go with the majority of the people out there. And I don't have time to sit there and pay attention lurking. If somebody that I like is on, I usually put their channel on in the background. Nobody knows I'm there, just to give them viewing time. Because there are some good people out there. The lurkers are so demanding. Well, if you shine an introvert, I get it, but you could just always just put a period in the thing, change your name. Let us know that we're not being haunted because, that wouldn't be cool without the proper equipment and weapons. But that's the thing. Now there's nobody here. That's fucking funny. Hello. Hello. We just broke in and kept coming. Hello. 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 They get a kick out of Johnny when he does that. But yeah, so motion free zone. Yeah, I don't have zero desire. I do well out in the real world. Not that this isn't the real world. The YouTube auctions are wonderful for a lot of people, and they work very hard at it. And I know what kind of grind it is. Especially if people are working by themselves. I know what a grind it is. They put in a lot of effort, but that's not for me. That's maybe some kind of offshoot of that. I'll come up with something. Maybe pre-recorded. Or invest a shit ton of money into a lot of high-end lots and let people go that route. So each item makes them a minimum of a certain amount of money on the resale side if I can get it the proper side. Because I have no problem going out there and negotiating with people that want way too much money for stuff that they sell isn't worth it. No, I have lurkers. Even when I just did a couple of YouTube lives in the past month, they just sat there the whole time, and it's not you. You're well liked. I, on the other hand, am not. So I don't care if but they won't fight with me. That's for sure. It would be nice for the lurker to say hello, give us somebody else to speak to. Not that you're boring or not. Well, you're finding out. Well, it's going to be funny. You're going to ask me a question one day, let's say in 4 days from Larry, saying, "Hey, Kev, did you ever do this?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." And then people are like, "How do you know about that?" Well, because we spoke 5 days ago when nobody fucking else was on. That's how she knows. You know what I mean? Hey, I didn't know you were doing this. Do you have a new channel? Well, yeah, I went live to tell people, but Debbie's the only one who showed up. People have that FOMO. I hate that expression. They need to know. They need to know how people find things out. Well, you either pay attention or ask questions. It's pretty simple, I think. So I would have to imagine, hey, Lurker, me and Debbie have a bet. Tell us which one of us that you don't particularly not interested in hearing from. Oh, apparently, there's a lady outside yelling at another woman and just called her a stupid bitch because she took her parking spot. Wow. To me, the smart ones don't want to get the parking spot. Oh, there's a couple of people there. Hello, others. Just get the feeling the same person keeps popping in and out. I haven't been on so long. I would imagine that a lot of people don't even. I didn't put a time in, so if I don't put a time in, which I didn't really care, I don't put a time in. Did you get a notification that I was on? Oh, I don't have the names yet, but one of them is going to be strictly a different type of paranormal thing. I've joined two, started one. I have all the equipment that I do need. It's not something I haven't done in the past. I've done tons of them, investigations and whatnot. But I'm going to come 100% strictly from a, even though I have a lot of beliefs or disbeliefs, I'm coming at it as a complete debunker rather than being Zach Bagans going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and just lie for fucking 10 years and never find a goddamn thing. And I have probably about 40 locations I've already earmarked in Florida alone to go do a different type of debunking, especially like ones that people have done. 7 or 8 people have done the same damn thing, and you can sit there and just know they're lying, not call them out by name, but have give an answer as to this is why this happened. Coincidences do happen. And if people want to tap in, they want to tap into their fantasy world, they do, with the hope of actually finding legitimate stuff, which I have done that as well already. I have some real on it already. And hello, Wes Robinson, the Colorado Muchacho, where eagles dare to fly. First of all, it's fun that you're lurking, but I'm not buying one bit that you're multitasking. If that was changing 2 channels and watching 2 shows at the same time while you were looking at this, then I get it, you know. Hello, Susquehanna Hat Company. Very suspicious activities. And the other thing I'll tell you at another date, Miss Cat Debbie, the next time we have no company or just lurkers for the most part. So, Wesley, who are the people you mod for? I spend a lot of time in my 2 offices where I have a few computers where I can actually help you out with time. So if you tell me who you mod for, I will subscribe to them and just, get them some time. It's the least I can do with some of the people who are supportive in the past. But I know you mod for somebody. Anybody? Scream. I think Wes just hit and run on me. Little bitch. All right, let's see. I saw he was modding for somebody the other day. Typing it in the thingy, like, the pricey thing. I didn't hear him verbally. I don't really go on there, people's things. But I saw him as I was skirting through one night. Unless I completely don't know what I'm talking about. I could have sworn it was him doing, entering bids in. I only back up Rhonda these days at Robin, her channel, and Big Barn. Okay, so Big Barn I do already, which they don't even know. Only back up Ronda these days at Robin. So you back up Ronda on the Real Creative Studios. I guess it's a hit or miss if you mod occasionally, so I wouldn't know where you would be. But I stumbled upon you somewhere else. Wasn't one of them. You still modeling underwear as well, Wes? Known as Package Man. Oh, and what's Kathy up there? Kathy talk about a ghost. Oh, look, I found one. Look, Debbie, I found a ghost. JMC. Boo. Gotta go feed the cats. There she goes. 2 weeks later, she'll show up. Boo. Gotta go do the laundry. 4 days later, she'll show up. And the Massachusetts lady. How are you doing, Susanna? And Tina. Both of you guys are good. Yeah, Wes has got the Eagle branded underwear called Package Man. You're busy with a special project and it must remain a secret. So why tantalize? Hey, Kathy, go change, put the wash into the dryer. I'll see you in July. Where'd Kathy go? She went out to get fabric softener. She might show up for Thanksgiving. Shadow woman can't see me, can't hear me. And I'm a Fukar. If you can't hear me, everyone else can. Why do I feel like somebody fell off the map over here? Oh, I don't want to know anybody's secrets. You're fine. I don't want to know anybody's stuff. Fuka. Is that like she called me a motherfucker? Fuck to you. Fuck to me. Fuck to you. All Tania screaming is making Rhonda deaf. Tania, how's Tania doing? Tania doesn't scream. That's just her voice. Her volumes just a little bit high, but she's better. That's just who she is. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Rhonda can't. Trust me, Rhonda hears everything. She's like one of those people that learn how to speak Spanish while they're sleeping. They have the radio on playing Spanish music. All of a sudden, she speaks Spanish. She don't even have to be on the fucking internet, and shit gets into her brain. Your life is complicated. Is that sometimes the complications are good. If they're a distraction, but sometimes they're bad. Is your mother okay? The last I knew, she was beat bopping and scatting all over the country. Fukar. I'm going to start saying that to myself all day long. Fukar. I was not looking for an explanation. I was simply pointing out that she's like me. See you guys later. And my later is actually worse than Paul Cosby. Yeah, what Rhonda said. You don't know anybody an explanation. I went through enough complications in the last bit. I'm smooth now, like a mop and glow linoleum floor. So if anybody's got complications and they want to have a chit chat, that's fine. But not out in the open on here. Wes, did you leave? Wes left. I know he did. Son of a bitch. Surrounded by all these ladies. How did your auctions go, Fukar? Fucker? Fukar? Fucking child I am. Hi, I'm 7. Where is Rhonda's last comment? I'm in the mood for oatmeal. And you know what I'm putting in my oatmeal? Gummy bear. Gummy bears in my oatmeal. Gummy bears. Back at you, girl. Okay, yeah, girl. So I know Debbie's got a busy beginning of the week. Kathy, what are you doing tomorrow? Where did Rhonda go? You had family up for the. Well, I think I remember hearing that the other morning before I fell asleep in the middle of Larry's morning thing, which I have a terrible habit of doing. Then I wake up, it's 3 hours later, and I don't know who's on my. YouTube is just very random with who they play after you listen to something. I don't think I would even know how to do that now. You would copy and paste? 14? Good Lord. That's That's a lot of people to begin with. Wow. Where did Rhonda and West go? That's what you're doing Monday? Gotcha. Texas for an hour and a half. I wouldn't wait for a damn thing for an hour and a half. I'm impatient to begin with by nature. Even if I knew ahead of time. No way. Unless I was with fantastic company. Yeah. Was it a good meal though? When you finally got sitted? I can't speak anymore. Satted? Apparently Bonnie's looking for peeps. Easter time. When the hell did your name change to Crafty Bonnie Boo? Bonnie's got to have something to do with that. Amazing. That's awesome. I don't even remember the last time I had a steak. I really don't. Actually, I don't. Actually, I don't. I tend not to lurk around. I'm not around that often. Maybe I vaguely remember. Well, you're not the Crafty Bonnie Boo Boo on social media, are you? Is my brain that messed up? Oh shit! My brain that messed up. Yeah, I didn't take my medication. Fuck balls. Sorry if this is too loud. It is, Debbie, with the amount of medication I'm on. It's mind-boggling. One, two, three, four. Tonight I only have to do 7. Fucking awesome. Yeehaw. Sorry for the foul language, but I don't care. It's my channel. I do have a front brain. So how's Bonnie's world? I don't know what's going on in Bonnie's world. I kind of have an idea what's going on in Kathy's world. There you go. Yeah. I wish mine not be out the second time during the day, but unfortunately, earlier in the day, it's just knocked 4 people out of my channel. What it just did. I got a rundown and a half. It's amazing how one day you could be in your mind perfectly fine. You have one bad day. And then for 4 years, you're not perfectly fine. And I can't figure out why. until this past May when they finally did. And then you sit there and you count all the pills you've taken, which you took none in your entire life. And then you do the actual math of, on a daily basis, how many pills you took from January 2019 to May of, well, no, I quit last year, March. So 3 years of X amount of pills on a daily basis. It's over 20-something thousand pills. What did they do to combat that, if I'm not being nosy? Oh, I'll take that one now. Look at all the pretty colors. It's like I got a handful of fucking Skittles. Wait a minute. Just a citron? Oh, no. I can only take half of this. So many rules. What's the fucking citron? Yeah. You're taking a whole one tonight. I can wake up laughing in the middle of the night. Oh, that's that one. I need this. This is the yellow course. Oops. Shouldn't say oops when you're taking pills. Oops. Shouldn't have took that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, is it better than when it first started? I don't know the proper questions to ask, so please forgive me for being ignorant. I don't know much about anything. It's like a drug deal. Now, is that similar to having a water buildup, or it's something completely different? Can I ask stupid questions? Compression socks don't help either. I'm sure you're in the proper hands with a doctor. I don't mean to sound like I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. I just want to learn to see if, I wish I learned a lot more stuff about health when I was younger in order to not get bashed over the head and not recover for 4 fucking years. A skin infection. I'm totally off the beaten path. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's cool that I take as many medications as I do, but then I got to take 2 different types of water pills, 2 different types a day, because my medication allows the buildup of fluids in my legs, and it doesn't. It does keep it drained, but it drains my whole entire body, so I end up with dehydration. They can't. We haven't had to find the right cocktail of. You need fluid in your body, and to have to take them because you're perfectly fine without one medication, but it causes the buildup of fluid. You got to take that other medication in order to stop it. And it's an amazing thing when you read what they're doing. That half your medication is geared towards making sure the other medication basically don't fucking kill you. But in your case, yeah, I just didn't know. I was just popping pills. I mean, 3 years to take 20-something thousand pills and not make 1 second progress was and you know what the funny thing is? Once I took everything and threw it away, within a month I felt fine. I wasn't cured. I felt better. I wasn't walking around. You don't realize that you're walking around. You don't see the change in yourself. You don't realize that you're not yourself, even though you think you are. But you're not, because you're walking around basically drugged from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. And that's the new you. And you don't realize that. And then people, I guess, I don't know what like, people think that is you. But just think about when you smoke weed, you lay back and this and that, that you're not you. You're that person that you smoked weed to become. And if you're doing fucking meth or cocaine and you're bouncing around like a nut job, you're not you. You're that you. And when you're on over-the-counter medication, which is not a choice, it's a necessity at that point, you are what they created you to be. And you think that's you because you gradually don't feel yourself changing, but you do around others, and it's a bad effect until you get off of everything, throw a shit fit, finally find a doctor to find out what's wrong with you, and you get on something that's proper, and you don't feel yourself feeling like you're warm on the inside, like you're doing fucking heroin slowly. And then you can slowly take a year and become you again, and then realize that you weren't you for a while. But that's the you that some people know is the you that was on medication. Does that make any sense, or am I just babbling? I do have all the pretty colors of the pills. It's like they picked a different color of all of them. They're like Skittles, and I hate Skittles. I ran this for every cell. I bored everybody, didn't I? Do I have YouTube open? Is everybody in YouTube? Can someone tell me? Is everybody in YouTube wrenched? How are all these windows open? What the hell's going on here? Oh, there's my Hollywood Beach webcam. I didn't mean to go all philosophical on people. Come on. Let me see. I've got to see if this is good here. Come on. Come on. Randus is not. Okay, so. Hi, Randus. Randus resale. We got to do you blue. There you go. Well, at least I remembered how to do this. Okay, so I got that cleared up. Sorry about not being blue, Randa. You're blue now. Blah blah dee blah doo boo. Okay, Randa. Hey, Ron. I like reading on meds. Jesus Christmas. Hey, I'm going to go off the beaten path for a split second. Is anybody else annoyed like I am over this Clarendon commercial playing Christmas song as their advertisement since January and it's August? Just saying. Where are you from, Randa? You guys all know Randa. I don't know Randa, and I'm happy to have you. Not so much head meds, Deb. It's the other stuff that when you're not, you didn't take a pill in my life except for, Advil or Aleve or Tylenol for 50 something years. And then all of a sudden you bombard yourself with this pill you need to take for that, this for that, this for that, this for that. And then, okay, take this mental pill. It'll help you sleep. I'll have no problem sleeping. Well, now you will because of all this other medication. It just never made any sense to me. JJ's sister? Big Barn? Oklahoma. I haven't stopped by JJ's over a year. I have to stop by there one day to say hello. They're good people. I never knew he had a sister or she was on the line there. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things haven't changed. A lot of things have changed. So getting back to the med thing, unless everyone's bored, it's like, they program you to be, I'm not trying to make it sound like doctors or cults. It's called practicing medicine for one reason. Because they're practicing medicine. There's nothing that's exact. Except that when I have a headache and I take an Aleve, my headache would go away until I started getting headaches from my medication, which turned into blinding migraines. That's the problem. Or that I got to take what they consider they have to, because the new pill since May, not in the past, but since May, make me feel like I'm wide awake during the day, which is great because it's better than what I had been. Has me sit there and I could go a day and a half without sleeping, but then all of a sudden, wherever I'm at, boom. So they give you a Ambien, which was useless, didn't do a damn thing, and then give you embarrassingly, I'm going to tell you what it is, because if you look it up, it is and it's got nothing to do with me, but it's what works. It's a anti-schizophrenia pill. Kathy, you were a nurse. I'll let you guess which one it is. I was like, when I got it, I didn't take it for a month. I'm like, calls up. You need a refill for all. I'm like, no, I don't need this. I haven't used them. Why? I'm just, trying to do it on my own, rest and just, even just rest your eyes and whatnot and sleep and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I looked it up. I'm not schizophrenic. He goes, no, you're not. But this is the other effect it has on you. It'll calm you down to let you sleep. I said, really? We're just going to throw darts at the board? I'm like, all right. First time I took one, I don't know what happened. I was up the next day at 9 a.m. I was like, what happened? Knocked the living shit out of me. But then I was scared of shadows. No, I'm just kidding. So it's an antipsychotic drug. Why am I at that point when the problems I have aren't in my head, but now you're fucking with my brain for the other shit to work? Yes, 100%, Kathy. That's exactly what it is. No, Klonopin, I was be smart enough to know not to take. Because for a lot of people, that's an extremely addicting. To put this Risperidone, is I didn't see any reason whatsoever that I needed to take that. But standardized basic medication that's used for certain things don't work on me. And that's just me. That Triple S, did you do the proper entrance? You have to fart and then come in. Me, 3. You took that too? Yeah, but why don't they put on, WebMD, and then you call up a doctor and you call up a nurse, 2 nurses that you know that have been nurses for 30-something years, and you tell them that you're taking it, and they'll be like, "What? Don't." Then I'm thinking, if it's helping people with schizophrenia, maybe that other person that talks to me all day long on my shoulder will go away. No, I'm just kidding. Adderall. Then he subscribed me Xanax, and I says, I don't want this shit. There's people addicted to this shit. Because I got diagnosed with, out of the blue, well, since the first heart attack I had, I never knew how bad it could be because I never experienced it, and I didn't understand people who had it. But the first time you have an anxiety attack, if I look back to the first anxiety attack I took when I took that, I can see how people have just fucking pass out. And they diagnosed me with a severe anxiety because of the loss of control I had over myself, basically. Come here, bear. Come here, bear. Come here, bear. So I'm trusting the process because out of Stony Brook University Medical Center on Long Island that I was in 9 times over the period of 10 months in 2019. And then in 2020, everyone disappeared, and I was trapped at home in New York that I couldn't even get my medication refilled and was a fucking disaster of a human being on the inside. On the outside, I was quite entertaining on YouTube. That's when I first started. That actually, YouTube actually, not to sound all, what's that word I'm looking for? Sentimental, was a godsend during that period of time because I was just laying in bed daily, sleeping for 2 and 3 days, staring at the ceiling. And then I was supposed to move to South Carolina to my son the prior year, but then I was ill. And then at that July, I just said, I'm done. I'm out of here. I made arrangements within 24 hours and just fucking left because I didn't see another human being for 9 months. I couldn't be around people. I used to have to spray me. Everyone knew how to do it. Go, wow, I just lost 5 people out of the chat. Holy shit. I don't understand how the Xanax works. Maybe you could explain it to me. How do you know you need it? They just keep refilling it. I got 3 months worth of fucking refills for that, and I've taken 2. I have 100 fucking Xanaxes. Because I had, bad anxiety over just about everything. I had cats all my life, and since after the last one, I'm never getting a cat again. So I have a problem with that when I get attached to things and they get taken away, I don't want to deal with it ever again. I said no Australians. They got weird animals in their country. Who let him in? Jesus Christmas. This is a snake man. Lizard boy. Or as the church, an Australian band, used to say, the reptile. What's up, Chaffy? Chaffy Chaff. All right, so I guess I'll end with my self-indulgent story about my medical shit, which I'm sorry if I bored you folks. Anyhow, Mark, what's on your agenda? See, that's the thing, Kathy. My heart doesn't race. My anxiety, I have a fear. You know what? I'll read it to you tomorrow because I don't want to embarrass myself and what my diagnosis was. And I was laughing my ass off. And I said, boy, I really fooled the fuck out of these people. I would love to do that, but I can't walk but a certain amount because I'm afraid to go into AFib because they can't figure out how to stop it yet. Hence why I'm on 13 medications. Apparently, I went from a stable, hardworking, superhuman being one day to a basically useless. There are so many people I've spoken to in the past year that noticed him, which make comments of, you sound completely different than you did, from 2 and 3 years ago. And I says, well, because I don't know who that person was. I really don't. I do and don't, if that makes any sense. I didn't realize it. I had an ablation already. There'll be no more paddles. There'll be absolutely no ablation. You're not burning holes in my heart. That's once with the AFib, which is basically a lot of people have that don't even know they have it. And I could have had it and didn't know I had it. But apparently what they discovered in May was something that was very noticeable, that 9 trips to the hospital in New York to Stony Brook, Regional Medical Center in South Carolina, and then they didn't find the problem after taking every stress test, MRI. I mean, you name it, I did it. Until I had a problem this past May when I got rhinovirus, and in 24 hours, my lungs filled up full of fluid. I couldn't breathe. So I went to the hospital. I Ubered, couldn't drive. First thing they did was, of course, get the fucking tap hooked up. And Kathy, this is gross because I never knew this existed. They couldn't get a vein in my arms at all. So you know what they had to do? They had to go up further into the bicep and drill a hole. And do, what do you call that? A half, whatchamacallit? Hurt like a son of a bitch. They basically have to give you anesthesia in order to numb your arm in order to put the tap in. I got a picture of it. It's fancy. It hurt like a bastard when the anesthesia wore off in order to get Lasix into me properly to get the fluid out of my entire body. And my oxygen dropped from 96 to 84, going down. And then they finally, after 2 or 3 days, found out what the issue was. So I was like, could this have just happened? They're like, no. Could I have had this my whole life? They're like, yes. I said, why did 14 cardiologists in 2 different states not catch this? We don't know. Fair enough. Fair enough. No, Kathy, it's an actual, when you put the tap in your arm, usually when they could just screw the thing in to give you, injections or take blood or whatnot. They had to go through what looked like the size of a whale's fish hook, jam it into my bicep in my skin to get a vein up in my bicep in order to be able to pump me full of Lasix at the right amount to get the fluid out of my body. What did they call that? So it wasn't your standard little butterfly thing in your. Yes, it's a port, but there's a name for it, and it hurt like a son of a bitch. Apparently, I didn't get enough. They give me a shot of Dilaudid for the pain before they did it, and they did it. And while they did it, I'm like, that hurts like a bastard. Oh my god! And like, we didn't give him enough fucking painkiller. No, you didn't. Because I could take needles fine. I have no problem with it, but this hurt. It was all the way up between my elbow and my shoulder. It was in the middle of the arm up there. What the hell they call it? A half. I'm so angry. Gotta be more than one nurse out there. PICC line? That sounds familiar. Do you know what I'm talking about? The needle just look like a nail. Oh, and they got to go in, and it's like 3 inches long, and they got to put it all the way down into your whatchamacallit, into your vein, and that hurt like a motherfucker. No, the butterfly is the original one, the one regular one that goes like, but you can't. My veins are deep. They took them 7 tries to get a regular thing in me when I got there, which I was like, well, go ahead. I gave him permission. Put it in the fucking wrist if you want. No, we're going to do a PICC line. That's what she said. And I was like, oh. There's only one other way to do it that's worse than that, and that wasn't going to happen. So, but I bled like a son of a bitch when I needed to take blood out of it. I'll tell you that much. It was like, whoo, hello, all over the place. Why? Because I'm on blood thinners and a beta blocker. So what did they think was going to happen? Dumbass. Yeah, take your Eliquis, then we're going to stick a PICC line in your arm and see if the blood can hit the fucking ceiling. Well, it sure did. Like a fucking murder scene on Dateline. When he walked into the hospital, he lit up the whole room. Then, tragedy struck. They stuck him with a needle and blood hit the ceiling. Yeah, I didn't like that one bit. Did not like that one bit. Well, the pain went away because they gave me more stuff. But then when the stuff went away, it was uncomfortable to feel it in your arm. It didn't hurt so bad after the fact. When I was leaving, when it was done, when the nurse thought it would be pretty cool to, rather than remove it slowly and zip it out of my arm, almost got her left hooked into the fucking jaw. I guess that was the lesser of two evils. I'm sure. I'm not complaining. Everyone here has been in a shitty situation. PICC line. Gonna take more than a PICC line to take me out, motherfuckers. How's Joyce doing? You hear me? You hear you? You hear me? You better be hearing something. One nurse was like, I get all these fancy named medications and this and that. How come I don't get the ones that make everyone happy that everyone seems to get? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, don't you guys give out Molly's and Adderall and, cool stuff? She's like, really? If I gave you an Adderall right now, your fucking heart would explode. I'm like, well, what better way to go than in the hospital? It's a quick exit, man. You send me down to the basement and ship me out in the morning. What the hell? Apparently, I've put everyone else to sleep now. Speak then. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I had about enough club soda today to fucking make a cow drunk. Did you guys ever try that drink Hint? It's god awful. I'm telling you now, don't buy it. Thomas Chaffee. Chaffee. How'd it go getting the car fixed, Thomas? Did the jerk fucking get it paid for? Yeah, that Hint, I don't know how they're spending so much money advertising. It's absolutely horrific. Bought a 12-pack. I said, let me try this. It was like $12. I opened one. It was supposed to be grape. I took a sip. Walked out my door. Went down the hall to a person I made friends with. And handed it to him going, so yours. Oh, let me give you a couple of bucks for this. Nope. Trust me. You'll know why I don't want a couple of bucks for it. Just don't bring it back to me. That bad. That's pretty bad. So what's everybody doing tomorrow? I know what Debbie's doing tomorrow. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Wes left. Rhonda left. Susanna left. Don't know what they're all doing. Probably YouTube stuff. Chaffee's probably going to be working. He's going to gather up the kids. Go chase some snakes down the boulevard. Do they call them boulevard in North Australia? Or is everything a road? Maybe go hunting for some... Go hunting for... what do you call those guys that bounce around over there? What do you call them? Kangaroos. Yeah, and in the hospital here, they don't let a standard nurse do a pick line. You got to go to another part of the damn hospital. They don't ever pass a snack machine, the bastards. And an actual doctor does it. That's when I knew I was in big trouble. You have to be certified to do a pick line, but not good enough to be a regular doctor. Kind of like a gray area guy does it. Not cool. I'd rather have women do everything. This is going to hurt. I said, how much? He goes, let me know when I'm done. I'm like, oh, good job, jackass. First things I want to hear is when you get reeled into a strange room. This is going to hurt. Can I leave? Can I find somewhere else to put a damn drain in my body? You have to do this? And I had to do it for one thing. But it worked, so whatever. No. Let me tell you something. Not only did they put that in my arm and do that to get the fucking Lasix in, then I went back downstairs and they tried they tried 4 times the first time and then tried until I had to hold a bicycle grip and a sponge ball. They had to tie 2 things around my arm to get a vein because they wanted the standard tap in there anyway. So I had both in my arm at the same time. I said, am I supposed to sleeve and hang my arm up over the railing like it's a clothesline? Like, really? What else you want to stick in me? That didn't sound right. But you know what I mean. That's when I knew I graduated to the next level of hospitalization. When you start seeing them do new shit to you. And I'm like, all right, no, this ain't cool. But whatever. Apparently it's basic, and I'm just a wuss bag, so. But I did pull off the maneuver of the century. All right. Thomas is leaving. Oh, it was fun. You know what I did to them in the emergency room? I had my sister come by and bring me 3 boxes. You're not gonna believe me, but it's true. 3 boxes of Little Debbie cakes. When they weren't looking, I walked up and down for 5 other people that were in there in this holding area and was handing out fucking Little Debbie's. I was the king of the emergency room. No joke. Then, the next morning I told us, do me a favor, stop at McDonald's and bring me 6 sausage egg McMuffins. Because this food here is fucking horrific. And I went and I told everybody, you didn't get it from me. Didn't get it from me. We were having a party. Then when they came to take me to a room, they were very upset. And 5 people applauded. Can you imagine that? And the nurse was like, I know what you were doing. But she's wheeling me up the hallway. I says, I don't know what you're talking about. She goes, we see the rappers. You're lucky we let you get away with it. I was like, but I did. I calmed everybody down. They felt cool. You guys weren't bothered. Shut up. But I got caught with the Chinese food being delivered, so that wasn't cool. That's a story for another day. I got too cocky for my own good. Didn't have to go to the counter. Told them just walk to the room. Idiots. Anyway. So what's Susanna doing tomorrow? What's Cassie doing tomorrow? Besides at some point in the day getting yelled at by me. It's 10:50. I feel like having pancakes. So I'm not allowed. Oh, cool. Getting your nails done. I can't believe it's August already. I'm just absolutely mystified that another year went by. And this is also things have changed for the better. It just seems like the calendar flies by. That's right. You got to go get some clothing ready for Tuesday. I'm still going to get yelled at. I don't care what you're doing. Don't yell at me. I'm doing charity. F you. Maybe I'll get my nails done. As if. What's Joyce doing tomorrow? I wonder if StreamYard still has my old pictures on file. How do I do this? I forgot everything possible, just so you guys know, and I probably won't be doing this much more. I mean, too often to begin with. Oh my God. I forgot. I got Larry's brother on here. What's going on? Yip, 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 yip. Yip, 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 yip. I had to dye my hair. Oh. Neighbor lady kept looking at me. Yip, 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 yip. Heels, toes, bulls, and balls. Boom. It's going to rain somewhere in America today. Larry, step out of the garage. Oh, why do I have to do that? Those are the good old days when I was stupid. What about... No. I don't want to see this one. Get rid of that right now. Don't want to see that one. Oh, remember when we had to clean our money during COVID? That's how I laundered my money. I was actually told to clean my money because of the condition I was in. Wow. This is too funny. Good old-fashioned money laundering. Don't be getting money from an ATM. Could be COVID. What do? You gotta wash it. Seriously, doctor? Yes. Seriously, yes. So I washed it. Dawn dish detergent. A lot of 20s there. Oh, and here's the gold I won from this guy. Yep. I saw gold there. I sell my books. I think I cleared the room. Which one was B? Oh, should I put one up there with me and the little shithead who's now 21 and he was just nowhere near that? No. Back when I wasn't half dead and he wasn't a 20-year-old, 21-year-old. Pretty much just like me. I guess I was a dick. But he's working full-time still and going to college for psychology, so what do I have to complain about? Zero. I could deal with the mouth. Oh, I have to change this? Sorry. I'll go back to... This is my office I work at when I go... I have to do office work and I want to go... I just go across down the road and sit on that wall, exact wall there. And pitter-patter. As the people ride bikes, drive by, walk. The opposite direction for that is all restaurants. Okay, I'll stay there. Hopefully you're going to see some aliens tomorrow. Wait a minute. How did I miss that statement? Where? Aliens. Oh, tomorrow's August 7th. What evokes too much emotion? Let's go with superhero. lost. Okay, who's the superhero? Huh? I'm not a smart man. You're messing with my brain. Superhero. I don't have a superhero avatar. I have nothing really to pick from that's comfortable. Oh, I should go pick a superhero? Oh, I could do that. Why is my YouTube so far behind? I have no subscribers. I heard you can get monetized at 500 subscribers. Is that true? They took away all my hours, 4,955 hours. Zero. I got zero. I think that kind of sucks when they do that, when you have to do something. You can't go on for quite a while. I do think that kind of sucks, to be honest with you. They should allow you to keep your previous hours. I mean, I know there's rules, but still. It took a lot of my time spending time with people who didn't. Never mind. I did what I did. All those holidays I went online and whatnot, and they took all my hours. I'm not going to build them back up on this channel, that's for sure. And why can't I spell correctly? Let me pick a superhero. I don't know who. I'm not into that superhero stuff, so I gotta make believe I like one. Batman's not a superhero. I don't like Superman. He's a bit of he's a bit of a binary problem. I don't know who the hell. What's an Ant-Man? Who are these people? I'm so out in left field. I don't like the Hulk. All right, I'm giving up on a superhero rather quickly. Sticking with my tray. That's my tray. Let's go with superhero avatar. Yes, please, correctly. What are you doing to me? What evokes too much emotion, Deb? What superhero do you want me to use? Oh, wow. I didn't catch that. I should have been smarter than that. Damn, you got me. Yep. What a dumbass. I don't like superheroes, so I can't pick one. I would invent my own superhero, so I think that the personal pick, go generic, go positive, or dark and mysterious. Well, I would prefer Dark and Mysterious. I'll work on a pick tomorrow. I don't want to ignore folks. Generic, nah. That's my look. Everything's got a meaning. That's my place that I go to work. It exists. It's real. That's me and my son, the younger one. That's Larry before he turned into Colonel Sanders. Alex! That's a Suicidal Tendencies denim jacket from the 80s. That's Just Me Kathy's baby bottle. It was a beer stein. Did I say that? That was money laundering. That was real Placer gold given to me by a website guy. It was 1.5 grams of gold. I gave that to my son for safekeeping. What am I going to do with it? And that's Hollywood Beach, my little corner of the world. I'm skipping this one, which we don't want to see that person. That's all I got left in pictures. You know, if a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint myself? And let's go up here to my YouTube channel. Today's password is balls. Is everybody sleeping? Am I boring? I'm sorry. I'm actually doing a lot of work on another computer while I'm doing this with my left hand. I'm pretty talented in my own little world. And if I'm not, don't let me know that I'm not talented, okay? That's what gets me through the day. What kind of fucking picture do I want up there? Yeah, I'm going to put a new picture of myself there tomorrow. But in the meantime, I can't even think. Do I like cartoon characters? Nah. I need something that represents me. Saga. Who am I? That'll be it. I'm going to create my own superhero, and his name is going to be Saga. Oh? Think I might be onto something here. Think of a cool, mysterious-looking comic book cover, and the guy's name is Saga. That's pretty fucking awesome, actually. Like a boy can dream, can't he? You're not boring. I'm boring. Saga 2.0, patrolling the fishing ports and beaches of Florida, South Florida. But don't run away from him too fast. He can't really chase you at this point. Make sure he's within 10 minutes of a pharmacy at all times. Probably some strong character. Shit. And Tom Hanks will play Saga, the mysterious guy. I'm onto something. I gotta find a comic book person. Almighty Saga, Saga, Saga. And the 4 people just got sick to their stomachs and left my chat. Bing, bang, boom, blop. That's okay. I don't care. I don't care. Gummy bear. Now I have 3 left. It gets to 2. We're shutting down. Looks like no one wants to be here. Okay, Larry, calm down. It's 7:01, guy. Calm the fuck down. It's 7:03. There's nobody lurking. 7:03, Larry. Calm the fuck down. I'm going to scan a book. Scan a book. It's 11 o'clock. I'm not going to bed. Oh, what do you mean? Yep. Get in your car, flying on your broom, get on your motorcycle, on your moped, take your boat and your airplane, and go to Victoria's house. Who is it? Larry told me to come by your house. Oh, hell. Well, I didn't know. When you're 62, I didn't know shouldn't be the answer to any fucking question you're asked. Well, I didn't know. Not putting him down. He's just very funny person and doesn't know it, which is great because he's good for material. And he's friggin' hilarious. Yep. Kathy. Where did you go, you son of a bitch? Fuck to you. Until the morning I'm dying. Someone's got to call Kathy. It's going to rain. I'm sure she'll look out the window at some point and see what's going on there, bro. What was that noise? I think the natives are wild in fucking Florida again. Starting to think that I'm going to fucking go to North Carolina. I'm a nomad all of a sudden. If you told me 10 years ago I would ever leave New York, I'd tell you you're fucking on crack. Now I have no desire to step foot in that fucking shithole ever again. Little Debbie Dizzle. I'm going to give everybody a new name. They're going to be my names I give them. Let's see how so many of those you steal. They stole many nicknames I gave people. Every time I gave Jennifer Hayes a new nickname, someone stole it. I'm like, why are they using that? And I'm like, I'm coming with another one now. Who was that same one douchebag? He was from Pennsylvania. Forgot his name. So, sorry, all I did was babble about myself, which I never do, but I did tonight. But I got work done. This wasn't planned. It was nice to see some friendly faces. And Tom. Very weird to look back to 20, 21, 22. It's like they never existed. And for some people, it didn't exist, apparently. So, now we're halfway through 24, 23. What are we in? Jesus Christ. 23. Yeah. Anybody do you folks do any meetups anymore? Not that I would ever go. I mean, that would never happen. But actually, you should never say never. I pretty much don't have a Midwest connection at all. Can anybody else speak? Kathy went outside to have a cigarette or some meth or a chocolate shake. I forgot what the question was. What does yes mean, Tom? Shit. I actually just forgot the question. This is what this shit does to me. I gotta go. Goodness. Yeah, well, I'll see you at 7 a.m. before you go get your mother and go to the doctor. So good luck if I'm going to get up, because I'm not getting up tomorrow. Not happening. Thanks for stopping by and being a part of this fabulous show that we're broadcasting across the whole land. And she's gone. Kathy fell asleep with her phone on. Hey, y'all. She's saying goodnight, y'all. I think there's one lurker and 4 people that I think I put them to sleep. If I go on for an hour tomorrow, I'll realize that that's because of, I don't know. I'm boring. You should be going to bed soon, shouldn't you, Chaffee? It's 11:15. What time is it there? I forget. Are you 11:15 in the morning there? Down at 4. Sorry, I'm yawning, but that just happens to old people who are worn out and half dead. Oh shit! I forgot to plug my phone in. Man, I broke the screen today. It's 87 degrees out right now. Thank God. Oh, you're 14 hours ahead. Holy shit. Holy shitballs. I got 3 Macari cells sitting in there. I don't even realize I still got I got my own, another one. The old one, I guess, got abandoned. Oh, it's 83 degrees. Oh, shame on me. Yeah, it's fucking hot as balls outside. It's going to be hot all week. I love Febreze spray. Get up here. Bastards. You bastard son of a bitch, you bastards. Do you guys like Febreze? I like Febreze. I guess no one's coming around. I used to have 30 people. No one subscribed to me anymore. I need subscribers. If anybody could help me out sometime in the future, I'll put the effort in for hours if you guys get me subscribers. Then I'll invite everybody to my new formats, because I'm not inviting everybody, because I want to keep some people far away. So far away from here. No, it's still Sunday here. I got 43 minutes of Sunday. Are the kids all good? How's Kirsten? How are the kids? Just me, Kathy. How's Kathy doing? She good? Good. How's Seth? Good? Good, Seth. How's the little one? The little one. Maybe the smartest one in the house. Seth getting rid of that attitude, coming out of the room, realizing you're a teenager. Come on, just cock some hose. Your cats are groovy. I don't remember bringing up the word pussy, cats, and talking to Thomas. You decided to come back? Were you whoring around the internet? Oh shit! Who texted me? Who's doing this to me? Your mother's in California now. You get the feeling that she just took off on you and she ain't never fucking coming back. She's tired of your bullshit. She ran to Texas, you found her, and then she took off to California. Good for her. So wait a minute. Does that mean you're home alone? I could fuck with you so bad right now. Just you and the cats. Nothing a couple of cans of Fancy Feast can't solve. Now you gave yourself up, Thomas. Thomas? How are the kids? Yeah, that's the same position Seth's been in for 7 years. Fancy schmancy. Wait a minute. Where did Susanna go? She's supposed to tell me about aliens in Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Seth, all I can do is have you tell him make $1 million using a computer, you son of a bitch. Well, let's get back to business. So, what are you wearing? Not you, Thomas. Nobody's watching. It's just you two and 2 lurkers? Who else is here? Speak now, forever hold your pizza. Just sent you a message. Yeah? Well, I'm going to send you a message someday. Thomas, when you were growing up as a young cat, did you enjoy the band The Church? To this day, I still enjoy their music. All right, number 5. Show us who you are. I got a feeling somebody's going to make a comment right about now. One of my favorite songs of all time is Under the Milky Way, but I do like Reptile, not as much as Under the Milky Way. It's ageless. They were fabulous. They really were. Some weird stuff going on around here. What did you have for dinner, Thomas? Oh, wait, you didn't have dinner yet. What did you have for dinner, Kathy? You don't eat. Never mind. Somebody answer me. What did you have for dinner? She probably had an apple and a banana. Who else is there besides Thomas and Kathy? I can find out who's there. I have new software. It's proprietary. I'll tell everyone who you are. Oh, look, Winnie's were here earlier. Holy shit, and look who it is. Oh, very interesting. Don't open the closet. Where in California is your mother? Somewhere cool? Hopefully not Los Angeles. Houston would not be the safest place in the world for her right now, this day and age. I'm mystified with what's going on out there. My mother's in California, and Kathy left again. Okay. How you want to play? I'll just ignore her now. Do 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 do. Oh, that's scary looking. I don't like that one. Not at all. Boo. It's me, Ghost. How you doing? Yeah, that's no. I don't like that one. Let's St. Augustine. Yeah, put that on the side. Do 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 do. Rum. Come on. Fucking pain in the ass. Me cursing at my computer. Where the fuck am I? Am I on StreamYard? Here I am. Sorry. Wow. That's quite impressive. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Get some yogurt. I knew that was going to happen. Everybody left. Why so much? A special computer? Anybody there? Please excuse me while I eat my yogurt. Gaming computer. So that means it's loaded full of audio, video cards, and graphic thingamajigs. How old is he now? 18? Yeah, I figured that. When's he starting university? Or is he not? Jeez. Just seems like the kid was just 15. Unbelievable. Well, my lurkers are leaving. Must be other people online. I love yogurt. One of the only things I didn't have to stop eating. Well, who's there? I'm going to say goodbye. Thomas, have a good night. I don't know who else is out there. I think Kathy's talking to her mom. There's at least one person just watching who doesn't want to say anything. And I have to say the fourth person's probably, I'm guessing Joyce. I'll give it 30 seconds for you guys to say goodbye or good night. Maybe I'll do this again, but I'm going to do it again tomorrow night. I have a lot to do during the day tomorrow. Maybe I'll see if I can draw anybody during the day. If you guys are out there and you want to do me a favor, can you drop my link to people and try to get me a couple of subs? Though I'll just have to take those people and get them to my new channels. We got 15 seconds left, so I don't want it to be a rude, abrupt ending. Have a great night, mate. Yourself, Thomas. I'm going to go tidy up for 28 minutes and go to bed at midnight on the dot after I had my delicious yogurt. Well, sorry in advance to the people who didn't respond. If you feel like I cut you off, I gave you a chance.